And listen, Jeremiah, you almost got put in timeout because you can't be lying on my channel. We don't lie on my channel. First of all, ain't no school in Mississippi, can't be no school in Louisiana. Let's be completely clear now. All right, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'm still waiting for Edna Carr in South Oak Cliff to go and lock it up. To be honest,
listen, no, don't ask for Dallas.
Still waiting on
Dallas
that.
been sent for you. Let me tell you now. I played at 2-4. That Dallas ball, man. Let me tell you, man.
Hey, listen, I'm still waiting.
Just keep it Louisiana, Mississippi. Man.
Because now we're going to hold the topic. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. If we judging like student for student, because you know some of these Texas schools got 4,000 students, right? You know what I'm saying? They playing like these Louisiana schools coming out here. We got 800, 900 students in our school, right? 1,200 in our school playing against schools that got 4,000 students. But listen, student for student. If y'all line up for real, Louisiana give y'all that business.
Texas by country. I played for Reginald Samples at the Dallas.
Let's be clear.
Listen, let me tell
Rustin came out here twice last year. All right, and they gave Texas schools that business. So I'm just saying, like, we won't be honest now. Louisiana play. Listen, student for student, we give y'all that work. And let's be clear.
Man.
And let's be clear.
Listen, now you about to really get it.
Listen.
Talking Texas, the premier high school football. There is no debate.
Listen,
it's Texas, Dallas.
Listen, let's be clear. Let's be real clear now. Also, y'all talking about, for example, y'all talking about big boy from DeSoto. Let's be clear where he came from. He originally straight from North Louisiana.
Well, you see where he had to get to though. It's not about where you.
Let me be clear, right? Let me be clear, right? When you see some of these boys at Duncanville that's burning it up, let's be clear. Them boys came from Slidell. You feel me? Like some kids that came from Lake Providence. Let's be real now. Some of these kids come from Louisiana, and y'all just be stacking these teams. Let me
tell you. You know, we got
y'all know the truth.
Grew up in Oak Cliff. Do we feed them rooted chicken? Okay.
If we really being honest,
go right down the street to side.
If we talking about born, what people born at, what people born at. Because see, when they get to the NFL, we just say Texas. But if we talk about where they were born at, some of these Texas folks was actually from Louisiana.
They had to come with the institution. You see, we had to mold them and develop them. Right? Listen, hey man, look, this is a whole nother show. As a matter of fact, that's a topic we need to talk about.
We're gonna have that. Hold
on now, Lionel. Let's not go there because my man.
Thank you. Listen,
Raider, right?
Me and Crook don't be agreeing on nothing, but Crook is talking truth right now. Okay, he talking truth. Y'all don't be paying attention.
No, let Doc. What you say, Doc?
Go ahead,
You're
Doc.
Carolina Raider, right?
Yeah. Oh, come on, show enough. Class of 15.
Hey, I'm gonna see the Hill Longhorn. We are look, Carolina, Duncanville, DeSoto, Lancaster.
You know,
the same district.
Hey man, it's different.
Come on now, man.
It's different.
Let's not talk about South Oak Cliff because they made state championship 4 times in a row.
So what's crazy Coach Todd at South Oak Cliff. So when I was at Skyline, Coach Samples was the head coach. He was the defensive coordinator.
Yep.
So a lot of the guys that you're seeing at these other schools now, they were all like at Skyline at one point in time, or at Lincoln previous when Coach Samples was there. So like, even from Pee Wee, all of it is that Dallas area football is a different beast altogether.
It is. Listen, I'm not saying it's not right, but again, that's why I'm making it clear, right? If you're talking about Edna and South Oak Cliff, Edna Carr, South Oak Cliff, that's more of an apples to apples. You can't come talking about Duncanville or North Shore here in Houston, right? When you talk about playing against a school, a Neville, right? This ain't those. You talking about a school with maybe 900 kids, and you talking about a school with 4,000. We're not talking about the same thing. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm saying first and foremost, there's a reason why 6A Texas ball is 6A ball, and y'all don't have them playing against 4A schools, right? There's a reason for that. I know. So I'm saying there's a reason.
Our state, we're very, we like, look, line it up. So if you want to challenge us, let's make it happen, and we're gonna see who's about it. If you can hit, we're gonna see if you can hit. If you can play, we're gonna see if you can play. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely other good teams that have come to Texas and snuck off with a win or two, but more often than not, some of our premier teams, especially across the board, especially in that Dallas area,
I'm gonna put it just like this though. We got schools here in Texas and just in the Dallas area that can go to Louisiana, like 5A schools or 4A schools can go to Louisiana and wipe some boys clean off the map if they wanted to. You can send a Solana team, which is all white. It's an all white, predominantly white
listen,
school. It's 4A.
Name the school.
Solana High School, where that school has won 8 state championships. Actually, not. You got some other schools out there. Let's see. Lincoln had been on the downfall since Coach Sample has left, so that I'm not gonna put them up there. But you're talking about a school like I said, South Oak Cliff. Let's not forget. Let's talk about Kimball. Which is back then when I was in school, the mid '90s.
Carter, Cedar Hill.
Cedar Hill. That's where I graduated from.
Red Oak even turned out a good player.
Red Oak is turning out players.
I mean, the hits, Euless Trinity. Doc, you remember when Euless Trinity was like they had a huge Samoan population? You remember Euless Trinity?
Oh yeah, Trinity.
Yeah, when they had the huge Samoan population and they were pumping them out. I mean, they had some really good teams. Really, really good teams. Yeah, man. That was very different.
Hey, listen. Like I say, I'm gonna say it again. One, two things I'm saying. One, student for student, we'll get busy. That's let's be clear. We'll get busy, right? You know what I'm saying? The reality is Louisiana ain't never scared. That's why we be coming to Texas in the first place, playing schools that's 3 times our size anyway. That's why we do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't scared. You already know how we get down. Two, some of these kids that's even at these Texas schools that be going crazy, bruh. They born and raised and they ate gumbo from the swamp here. That's all I'm trying to say.
Let me put it to you like this. I'm gonna drop it like this right here. I'm gonna give you one name, Devontae Kincaid. That was my high school quarterback. I know you know the name, right? Play that. I don't know the name. Elite 11 quarterback.
Yeah. That man is a DISD killer.
Dallas ISD product. Dallas baby for sure. Certified. I'm telling you, man.
And man, if y'all would have won that game against South Lake Carroll, that was the game
come on, man.
SMU.
Come on, man.
That cat would not have ran out on the damn field.
See, Doc, no. Doc, you need to come on more. We need to have Lionel, can you please have him? He know what he's talking about. Now he knows. Now we can start talking about Jackson State. Then that's
Doc,
what he
Doc don't know what he's talking about.
You know what he's talking about.
Doc don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. I cover everything.
Nah, Louisiana got some good ball. They definitely got some good ball. Definitely some. It's just not Texas. It's good ball.
Listen, listen. I understand Texas is still Texas, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I understand, right? I understand. But I am saying, listen, student for student, we talking about per capita, we talking about population. Like, let's be clear, Louisiana gets down. That's all I'm trying to say. Louisiana do get down.
We're not gonna say anything bad about Louisiana being, you know what I'm saying, per capita. Y'all send folks to the NFL, so y'all do that.
Yep.
I'm not gonna take that away from y'all. But we just saying school for school.
We got some guys. That's why some of the guys from Louisiana excel so much when they get to Texas, because we don't got the nutrition, we don't got the facilities, right? We don't got all that, right? So these guys just got raw talent, and then they come here to Texas as a sophomore or maybe a junior or even a freshman, right? Oh man, they go crazy because they got raw talent, and now we about to infuse them with something they haven't had for these years. That's why a lot of them guys go crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? Or a good handful of them guys go crazy when they get to Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to say, hey, listen, just don't forget where they were born at. You know, some guys don't forget where they were born at.
So,
anyway.
Now I can tell you this though before I roll off. Everybody want to talk about how Allen is, all this stuff like that, Kyler Murray and stuff like that. Allen was not like that when I was in high school.
Oh no, I played against Kyler. Now he was the truth. In high school,
they were barely winning 5-6 games before they had got their head coach, and then when they got Coach Westerberg, then that's when they took off. But we got some other schools we can talk about. We got a Stephenville team back in the day that could have came to Louisiana and beat the brakes off of y'all with a Kevin Cole, Brandon Stewart. You can go back and look at some of those Longview teams with Bobby Taylor. You go look at John Tyler over on the north side of Tyler when they
Marshall.
had a rock man, Marshall.
Rustin just came to Texas and gave Stephenville the business, I think last year or 2 years ago. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right, North Louisiana.
But again, you can't. To me, you can't. Again, right? When you say Katy, for example, right? We're not having the same conversation when you're talking about teams like that, right? Because like, dude, we're not talking about even like a Longview, right? You got to realize Longview is still like a school that's probably 2 times the size as the school that they playing from Louisiana, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like a Salina makes sense because Salina is going to be a smaller school that's probably like an apples to apples with some of these, unless you're talking about them playing maybe like a Catholic from Baton Rouge, right, or New Orleans or something. Now you're probably talking apples to apples because them schools in New Orleans and Baton Rouge, them Catholic schools have a lot more bigger population. They probably 1,500, 1,600, maybe some crack 2,000. But a lot of these other schools that we talk about in Louisiana that be good at football, they barely got 1,000 students. You see what I'm saying? Like these are really small schools. Like this is nowhere close to these massive Texas. My son went to Cinco Ranch. They had 7 football teams. I ain't never heard of them about something like that before. That was crazy. Like they got the main football team. They got 2 junior varsity teams. They got two 10th grade team, 2 9th grade teams. Like why they do that? That's crazy.
A team, B team, as far as the depth.
Listen, starter. Red team, white team. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Even crazier.
Anyway, now we're gonna have to have that conversation again one day. We got to go deep into that one.
Really, we should map out like
what?
some of the tops. We should map out some of the top players in the SWAC over the years and where they've come from. Like what high schools if we could. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I think that'd be so. That would be generally speaking, maybe over the last 10 years, we'll be able to get a lot more data. But where's a lot or most of the talent that's kind of winning or that were standout players, where are they coming from, right? Because we've had guys from places that play good ball, but they're not maybe a major or as known. Like Keel Glass was out of Missouri, right? So I think I'd be curious to see like where's the biggest concentration, which states, which specific cities are a lot of our SWAC teams getting some of the really great players from. So,
nah, that makes sense. But last thing, I'm surprised he's up this late. Hey, listen, man, I should be asleep because you know what I'm saying. My baby be keeping me up, but you know what I'm saying because I just want to share this. This is the last thing, just so y'all can see, you know what I'm saying? I just want to blow this up because, I hear y'all talking, right? But what's this say? What they say right there? What they say? What they say?
How about them Lobos, man? Hey, them people ride.
What they say right there? What does that say right there? I just want somebody to say what that say right there. What school is this? Where they coming from? Is that down the street from my hometown? Ruston? Is that Ruston? Is this Ruston schedule? Did they beat Longview 21-10? I think. Didn't Longview get to like the state semifinals?
That must be AI. I don't trust it. I gotta verify.
Hold on. Didn't Longview get to like the quarterfinals or semifinals this year?
They sure did.
I'm pretty sure they did. Right now, Ruston beat them. I just want to say. I just want to let y'all know. Ruston beat. Now, didn't y'all say? Didn't they get a new facility this year? Ain't they got a lot of money going to them because of somebody that's famous or somebody that used to be famous? 63 to is that what that score say? What does that say?
Yeah, that's AI right there.
Can somebody tell me what that says?
Now I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I got to do my own independent research.
Okay.
You know, to verify
Doc Holliday done conveniently fell off now at this point because Longview and Stephenville, like I just said, lost to Ruston, Louisiana last year. And I don't think Ruston won state that year. I think they lost. I don't even think they won state. Yeah, they lost to Central. They didn't even win state this year.
Yeah. You know,
what I'm saying? But they beat Longview, which Longview is a way bigger.
I gotta evaluate offline because I don't know these. You know, it's starting to look fuzzy. You know, it's late. My eyes got.
Please go evaluate. Please go evaluate. Okay, because all I'm trying to say is, if we talking about student perspective, that's my only argument. If you give me a chance, for example, bro, if you let me combine West Monroe and Ruston, I ain't got to get Ruston. If you let me combine West Monroe and Ouachita, and then I get to go play against, say, like, I'm going to play Longview because I have to beat Longview, right? But now I got to go play against a Katy or a Katy Pato or Jordan Ranch or something like that. Oh, now we talking, okay? Because, bro, I got 3,000 people now I get to choose from. Y'all got me playing with 800 people.
I know. I believe it when I see it.